Oh yeah, First Republic is gone. They are somehow getting purchased by JP Morgan, and under federal law, JP Morgan shouldn't be allowed to purchase the assets of First Republic because JP Morgan controls more than 10% of all deposits in the country, which puts them in the too big to fail range, which means they are not allowed to acquire any more assets from other companies. But they somehow did it. And they also got a guarantee from the government that if any of the assets, such as bonds or real estate holdings, real estate mortgages, things like that they're assuming go belly up, the government will guarantee the money. So what a sweet deal for Jamie Dimon. On that news, regional banks are falling off a cliff right now. Basically, the Financial Times came out with an article today saying that all the banks don't have liquidity, and they're basically lying to everyone that all the banks are toast. So, oops. So, good news coming right at the top of the hour there. Did I have anything else, Monkey? I cannot remember. I've got to click on get to talk. Martin Weiss, UBS finally had a red day. Is UBS people finally realizing that UBS bought garbage? And that's what they're sitting on. Kelly Reid, when does the SEC come out with the meme bank ads? Are you some sort of stupid retail investor? Did you think banks were the solution? Do we have news for you? Monopoly. Yeah. We're going to be down to like 4 banks in this country when we should take all the big banks that exist and break them up into hundreds and then go from there. Martin Weiss also says, in Switzerland might cancel the bonuses for leadership of failing banks. Well, that's good news, right? You suck at your job, you don't get a bonus. That should really be written into every contract. Like, you suck at your job, no bonus. Like, I understand performance targets, and those can be manipulated. Like, they do stock buybacks, make performance targets and stuff. But, like, when you literally run a company into the ground, why are you getting bonuses? You know, when AIG had to get bailed out because they flooded the market with policies on mortgage-backed securities, thinking, we'll never pay this out, and then to get bailed out to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars, they gave all their executives bonuses. Same thing with Goldman Sachs. Like, it's just... Kevin Rayonen, Houston. Quite the staycation so far this week. Banks burning, RC in day tweeting. Reports of ICANN being shorted, humans sacrificed, dogs and cats living together, and now you live. Yeah. Every week, it just seems like, I'm a news junkie. I read the news hours a day. It took me almost 4 hours to get through all the DMs and Twitter tags and Reddit posts and everything else that you guys have linked me or sent me today. It just takes a long time to get through it all. And as a side note, if you want to help pay for the time it takes me to absorb all this information, by all means, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There are buttons to subscribe in different levels, and Monkey Butt on the floor is very happy to hear about it. Anyway, but the level of just day in, day out, relentless bad news is at an extreme, an unrelenting extreme that I've never seen before. And even in 0809, we didn't get this much bad news over and over and over. There were days where hey, good thing happened. But it is just unrelenting. And how the market stays strong with unrelenting bad news, it's phenomenal. And it's got to be only manipulation by the plunge protection team. There's no other way any of this could be staying afloat right now. You cannot have reports coming out that every bank has no money. That commercial real estate is toast, residential real estate is toast, that we might collapse the entire economy because we don't raise the debt ceiling, that inflation is still out of control. People aren't buying cars. They're not buying homes. They're, You know, they're not going on vacation. How does it stay up? Manipulation by the central banks. That's the only way. The only way, period.